guys, today I'm doing the Not a Booktube Newbie Tag. I was tagged to do this by Maddie and B from Heartful of Books, so I'm gonna leave a link to their video and the original one down below. I'm not sure if maybe someone else might have tagged me and I just haven't written that down. So if someone else tagged me, sorry, let me know and I'm gonna leave the link to your video in the description down below. Just, this tag has been done so much, I'm definitely overwhelmed, but let's get into the questions. The first question is, how old is your channel? My channel, and it's fucking amazing. I cannot believe it's nearing its 4th birthday and just like, what? It's just absolutely crazy to me, but also it makes so much sense. The second question is, what are your favorite videos to make? And I think my number one favorite videos to make are any kind of bookish covers and bookish songs that I do. It's really something that I want to do more of, but it is a lot of work and there has to be like some great inspiration and motivation behind it. But if I really say like, what is my favorite video to make, then that would probably be it. But obviously you can't do that like every, few days, because then it's not fun anymore. So I think from the kind of standard booktube stuff, my favorite would probably have to be wrap-ups. It's just, I don't like doing reviews very much because it's really hard for me. Well, it's not that hard for me to talk about one single book, like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, but just like cutting it down and being precise and just kind of really talking about what I liked and didn't like in these videos is really hard for me. Whereas in wrap-ups, I just really like talking about all of the books, kind of reflecting on the month. Really found myself enjoying wrap-ups a lot the past few months and always kind of already looking forward to them. The third question is, what is one piece of advice you would give to someone wanting to join booktube? Now, I could say all of the things everybody else is saying, which is, quality doesn't really matter and just do it. But I think my biggest thing is, I think Maddie and B mentioned that as well, don't give in to all of the fucking book hype, because you are going to regret buying all of these books. And I luckily, for some reason, didn't fall into the hole of buying all of the books, but I still have more than enough books that I haven't really gotten to reading in a really long time. I would just really recommend make a wish list on Amazon, on Goodreads, whatever, and just add your books to that wish list. And then at some point you will find books that you are genuinely interested in and you will buy them. But just don't buy too many books when you join, because you are going to regret it. Also, I know everybody keeps pointing out this quality thing and like, you don't need good quality, but I'm just gonna say it like flat out, I hate when sound quality is bad. The thing is, you have, like, let's be honest, there's so many booktube channels out there at this point that it's not like I have to actively search for channels all the time because I'm not getting enough. There is more than enough out there. So when I find your channel and the sound quality is so bad that I can hardly understand what you're saying. And the thing is, yeah, your personality is probably really great, or we might have completely similar reading tastes, so that if I would actually watch your videos, we would get along great. But I cannot get to that point if your sound quality sucks. You don't have to buy an expensive microphone. I don't have the most amazing sound quality either, but with the first camera that I owned, I just started recording my sound on my iPhone and I just synced it with a clap. That was it. That was how I kind of had sound in the beginning, because just the quality of my first one was awful. And this one is not great either. It always has like sound in the background, but because I put music under it, I don't think it's as bad. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, because everybody keeps being like, you can join booktube whenever and like everyone is great and like blah blah blah. Yes. But I do think with the growth that this community has gone through, there are certainly things that just make it easier for you to get an audience, and with that get friends and people who actually talk to you about books. So just throwing that out there. The fourth question is, since joining, have you run into any unforeseen challenges? And for me, I feel like there's a few things. There is, first of all, the moving that I did. I mean, now I am 1.5 years in this flat in Berlin. And the first time when I started, I was living with my parents still for 1.5 years. But then I moved to Vienna. And then from Vienna, I moved back to my parents' place. And then from there, I moved to Berlin. Constantly thinking of new filming locations and stuff like that. That was definitely a struggle, although that is definitely not very present right now, as I am in this flat and will probably, with the flat situation in Berlin, stay here for another like 2 years. Also, I guess, well, that's not unforeseen. The language thing is not really unforeseen. And my English has obviously improved since I started Booktube, but I do sometimes find myself wanting to say things that I just can't say. It's interesting because there's some things where I feel like I want to express myself in English while I'm talking German with friends. And then while filming these videos, sometimes I have things where I feel like I cannot really say what I want to say right now because it's not my mother tongue. I think that's especially when it comes to discussions, review, wrap-ups, tags, stuff like that has become really easy for me. But especially with discussions where just, I guess, the atmosphere is a little bit uncomfortable, I sometimes wish I could just bring across points in my mother tongue. And I guess one of the unforeseen things when it comes to the language barrier or whatever is just the times that I will find grammatical errors while editing. I hate it so much. Or like pronunciation. Most of the time when I do a mistake, I know I'm doing it, but I only realize it while editing. And that's just... And I know it happens to native speaking people as well, but like, it's so annoying to me. I hate it so much. Also, you know what is one of the biggest fucking unforeseen challenges? Making friends from all over the world. Cause like, I just want to be with everyone. The fifth question is, what is a favorite book or series you read because of Booktube? I mean, do I have to say anything? Cause like, guys, this is what started it all. I don't talk about this enough anymore. I need to reread these books soon, but they're still one of my biggest loves, and I'm just so thankful for discovering the archive, because like, where would I be now without this book? Oh my god. Then the sixth question is, overall, what is your favorite aspect of Booktube? I mean, obviously the friends you make is just wonderful, but I think especially in the past few weeks, what I've really found is just that I can share my love for books that I just cannot share with anyone else in my real life. It doesn't even have to be friends or people you know. Like, the amount of people that found my channel through the Shades of Magic week, the amount of people that have written me tweets or comments that I don't even know that were like, I felt the same way and I also like cried my eyes out and shit like that. That just made me so happy, and that just kind of showed me that I did everything right with just putting my fucking sobbing face out there, because like, I was so happy with the amount of people that were saying they had a similar experience. It was complete strangers. It made me feel less alone in this kind of emotional state that I was in, and that's just wonderful to me, and that's why I did this whole thing. That's why I started it. And obviously the friends I made along the way, it's just wonderful. I still cannot believe that at the end of January I got to meet Maddie and B and Sarah. Oh my god. Well, and then also, you know, like, just these little things, like, for example, Victoria Schwab posted this photo of the Denver signing, and then I just saw Kales from Kales Corner, like, in the background, smiling with the book in her hand, and just how books connect all of us all across the world. That makes me so happy, and yes, it's so cool. It's so fucking cool. The seventh question is to give one newbie a shout out, and I'm horrible because I do not know any like real newbies. I think the kind of channel that I'm subscribed to that is like the newest one is probably Ish from Reading Room, but she has like double the subscribers that I have. So like, there's no need for me to shout her out. And she has been doing videos since June, so she's not really a newbie in that sense. But still, if you don't know Ish, definitely recommend her channel. I really like her videos. She has amazing hair. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave a link to her channel down below. But if you have any like real newbies that you really like, definitely recommend me some in the comments, because I would absolutely love to subscribe to more newbies, especially European ones, quite honestly. Maybe even some German ones. If you're a German booktuber who does videos in English, leave me a link to your channel down below, because I want to know. And also, I just need to subscribe to more people who love Victoria Schwab as much as I do. So like, please, I need you. And the final one is, who do you tag? And as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm pretty sure everyone has done this. I honestly could not think of anyone that I could still tag. But yeah, this was the Not a Booktube Newbie Tag. I really enjoyed doing this, and I just wanted to get into like a soppy speech on just loving booktube, but like, I'm not in an emotional state to do that, because like, it just makes me cry. Because like, at the moment, everything makes me cry. I'm not emotionally stable right now, so I'm just gonna end this video. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, please leave me any newbies down below. Leave me any not newbies down below if they love Victoria Schwab as much as I do. If you love Victoria Schwab as much as I do, please, just, I need you in my life, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!